Alright, we'll do this again. Okay, so this is going to be how to do EDS, or I guess extended dialogue storage is what we call it. Basically, it's a trick that you can use to skip the negotiations fight. There's basically three main parts to this trick. So the first part is going to be getting a trigger. First part's going to be getting a trigger. The second part is going to be getting dialogue, and then the third part's going to be doing movement to get to the negotiations cutscene. So the first bit of just getting the trigger isn't too difficult. Basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do like the normal movement to go into to like get on the roof to go into the pit. Then what we're going to do is we're going to do a plunge and then a aerial combo to hit the trigger and then get back up on the roof that we were just on. So I'll go ahead and show that off.
Yorha, this is your commander. For the first time in centuries, we've intercepted a signal belonging to the aliens. These are the creatures that are in direct command of the machine lifeforms on this planet. If we can destroy them, we can end
this roof is where you're going to be getting the trigger. So what we're going to do is we're going to if we're going to pretend this is the building, we're going to plunge off of it, down, hit the trigger, then lift up and get back on the roof.
Long and arduous war once and for all. Our intel.
But it seems to be underground. Like way underground.
So as you can see, we know we get the trigger because we cut the commander off from talking. So this is giving us another thing we call Skype glitch. With Skype glitch, basically, if you cut off the commander when she's talking, instead of hearing that bring, 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 whenever somebody tries to call you, instead of hearing that, now they're just going to immediately call you. Getting that is how you know that you make sure you get the first trigger.
Guess we'll see once we get there.
So from here on, what we're going to do...
You're not much for plans, are you, 2B?
We're going to do movement over to the amusement park because we want to talk to the stamp guy. So this fellow right here is a stamp guy. You can see how he has a quest. So basically, extended dialogue storage, the way it works is we're going to kill him. We're going to open up dialogue with him, and then we're going to kill him. This is going to allow us to be able to move while in dialogue. So if I run over here and I like talk to these guys, right? You see, like, on my input display, how I'm trying to move, nothing's happening, right? I'm kind of locked in here talking to him. So, obviously, we don't want to be locked into that. So, we're going to get this guy low. So, you can see he's thresholded. And now what we're going to do is we're going to throw an attack and open the dialogue with him. So this is going to kill him, and now we're able to move with some caveats. So caveat number one is that there's a lot of stuff you can't push. So like you can't push anything that will advance the dialogue. So like enter, left click, right click, A, B, start, or X circle. All those are off limits because they're going to advance the dialogue. Instead, what we do is we use, well, first you advance the dialogue once, and then, which allows you to sprint, and then you're going to be using your mouse and keyboard, or if you have weird keybinds that allow you to jump with buttons other than A/X or circle/B, you can use your controller still to jump. So there's this area over here where we're going to be clipping out of bounds and basically going where you go during coaster, but plunging instead. So the easiest, or like the most, yeah, I'll say the easiest way to do this clip is you're going to get on the top of this, you're going to get on top of this root, do a lift, a jump, and you're going to do some spirit lights to try and clip through. And then you're going to use your keyboard to dash directly to the right. So you're going to double press D. That was a little bit off, which is fine. As long as you don't advance the text, you can do it again. So just like that. So I've now clipped through the wall and I'm out of bounds. So from here, you can really do movement however you want to, but we're going to go grab another trigger in what's it called? We're gonna get another trigger basically in the tunnels, I'll say. And I like to do this with spear dashes. If you want to do it with just like normal dashes, it's fine. We're gonna come over here. This is basically where, like, if you're past here, it's fine. I'm gonna walk up, and then on the right hand side of my screen, you might see a trigger pop up. All right, it didn't pop up this time. It doesn't always, but because we went so far back, we know that we've gotten this trigger. Then from here, you just go into the cutscene. And so you're going to advance the text once and not skip the cutscene. So you don't want this item obtained. You want this other, this dialogue be here.
Are they?
So what's going to happen now is the dialogue
Look.
that we have stored, this dialogue right here, is going to
Destroyed alien motherships.
basically skip over
Welcome
the whole negotiations fight, because the negotiations fight is
graveyard of
tied
our
to
creators.
dialogue, and this is going to advance the dialogue and just instantly end it. So we watch that cutscene, and they're gonna be like, "All right, it's time to fight. Let's talk." Then they're gonna be like, "We can't talk. Let's leave." And from here, you skip this cutscene and you play the game as normal.
Yeah.
This saves like, for like this individual split, this saves like 40 to 45 seconds. I don't remember the exact amount. It saves a lot of time. But we do lose out on a level that we would get. Yeah, we do lose out on a level that we would get normally. So it loses, you can say, like roughly 5 to 10 seconds in the long run. So this is still like a trick that saves 30 seconds. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just do it at full speed once as well. But that's mostly it. Cut off the commander to get your trigger. Go to the amusement park. Kill the stamp guy at the same time you get the dialogue open with him. Clip out of bounds using your keyboard. Get a trigger in the tunnels. Get to the cutscene. Advance the text once. And then just wait. Wait for the fight to end.
Yorha, this is your commander. For the first time in centuries, we've intercepted a signal belonging to the aliens. These are the creatures that are in direct command of the machine life forms on this planet. If we can destroy them, we can end this long and arduous...
But it seems to be underground. Like way underground.
Guess we'll see once we get there. If we're lucky.
You're not much for plans, are you, 2B?
So right there, this time you see that I actually got, like, text showing me that I got the trigger for sure. It doesn't always happen, but it's a good way of knowing that you for sure got the trigger that you need.
Are they dead?
2B, look!
Destroyed alien motherships.
Welcome to the graveyard of our creators.
And just like that. So,
The end.
please feel free to DM me with any questions. Should be fairly easy to find me. If not, it should just be Zagoi 6016, I believe. So send me a DM. You can send me a question in my Discord. You can ask a question in the nearest speedrunning Discord. Yeah, good luck.